practicing with my mentors, my Q&A mentors, pasarela, just completing all the requirements. And I've also been trying to learn a little bit of Spanish as respect to the pageant, the Hispano Americana pageants, to their culture, and of course for clear communication. So I've pretty much been covering all bases in the last 9-10 days that I've been preparing.
Ilang songs yung, nag-prepare ka ba ng mga songs? Pag-edit mo sa kanila? Okay.
Meron naman po akong na-prepare na isa, just in case. Win-win advised me po kasi na I need to always be ready for whatever they, kasi siya din, she was prepared for anything, and that's why I feel like she was able to win the crown. Aside from her wit, beauty, her talent, she was ready for anything. So this was the advice she gave me, and I did prepare a song.
Thank you. Good luck.
So much.
Sample. Ano ba tayo?
Baka wala ng surprise. Sige.
El día que se podría hacer el amor por telepatía. La luna se llena, mi cama vacía, lo que yo daría. Si te tuviera en la frente, la mente te la volaría. De noche de noche you know I'm just a fly away. If you want it, you can take a private plane. Aquí en Londres estamos conectando.
Yes, I thought it was absolutely essential to connect with the queens that went before me, just to ask, a little bit about the experience, what to do, what not to do. So Pat Legado actually the one who passed me the crown, is also a representative of Taguig. So we've been working closely even before the pageant began. And we were joking around. She's like, feeling ko ikaw na yung next, ikaw na yung pupunta sa Reina. Sabi ko, wala ko alam sa Spanish. She's like, okay lang, tutulungan ka namin. So I feel like it was like a kind of a foreshadowing of what was to come. So yes, I have been in touch with Alisa, with Pat, and with women.
We've seen you grow kasi as a singer, actress, model, and now you're a beauty therapist. What more path are we gonna expect your
I never close my doors to whatever opportunities present themselves to me. I feel as if life should be taken day by day, and I will never say no to something that I have peace doing. However, I feel like I do have a lot of things under my belt already, and I'm completely satisfied with being a title holder for Reina Hispano Americana Filipinas.
Even on the glam side of things, can you give us a sneak preview of like what gowns you're gonna wear, which designers?
Oh, absolutely. So I've been working closely with Sir Louis Pangilinan, and he designed me a lovely gown for the finals, as well as Sir Rian Fernandez, who made me a gown for the top model portion. So I'm very blessed to be working with such talented designers. Actually, the clothing requirements for this pageant seem to be endless po. So thankfully I have some great stylists, si Brasky J. Mar, who's helping me out with everything and just compile all of my requirements.
Is there a national gown or something?
Yes, there's a national costume. I'll be wearing Louis Pangilinan for that as well.
Any other questions?
Hi, Ina. This is Tay from Pageant. Nice to see you again, dear.
Great to see you.
And congratulations, anyway. My question for you is, what are your expectations for this Reina Hispano Americana 2021 pageant?
Well, honestly, I'm trying my best. First of all, I haven't had a chance to breathe yet since coronation, so I didn't really have time to set expectations. But also, it's in my nature not to expect too much, to prepare for the best and expect the worst. Expect the best and prepare for the worst. So hopefully, we get that crown. It's not an expectation, it's more of a hope. But what I expect is to have the time of my life. I expect to give the best performances of my life and to make sisterhoods from women all over the world.
Can you tell us about your preparation for this pageant?
I think the number one thing that I've been preparing for is the pasarela. I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses, and that's one of my core values, is to work on my weaknesses and fortify my strengths. So we have been working on my pasarela. I know that it's essential for Reina Hispano Americana. I've also been preparing some talent, a little bit of Spanish, the Q&A, polishing that as well, and as well as working with a translator. I actually had the privilege of helping train Miss Earth Argentina last year with my team. So I was able to practice and get a handle on how it works working with a translator for Q&A. So I feel like I'm prepared.
Nice one. Have you talked to the other candidates of Reina Hispano Americana?
Yes, we actually have a group chat, and some of them have reached out to me on social media. They're so kind, and they even have their own group chat, just the candidates. And minsan natutuwa na lang ako kasi laro-laro lang talaga sila. They're so much fun and they're so hilarious, so I'm very excited to meet them.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sir Jay.
Anyone? What about talent? Should we assume that you'll be singing?
I guess there's no talent portion in the pageant proper, but for the TV guestings, etc., I definitely will be singing. However, I would like to bring out a little bit of dancing as well, which I wasn't able to do during the Miss World competition, as I was very sick. So, kailangan ko maambyo. I had to pick something that didn't involve a lot of movement. So, the song choice was limited. But for this pageant, as it's a lot more fun, and I'm in much better health than I was during the Miss World Philippines pageant, I will definitely be whipping out some dance moves.
And as far as your advocacy, just to remind everyone, what is your core advocacy?
So my core advocacy and what I've been doing for the past few years is I've been working with children who have been rescued from trafficking, specifically the online abuse of these children. They were rescued and they were placed into shelters. And I've been working to help educate them to ensure that they get a good future. So we teach, first of all, we fundraise. I do concerts, I do fundraising activities. Pero tinuturuan ko rin po sila ng mga life skills na pwede nilang gamitin after they exit the shelter. So more working on their sustainability and guaranteeing that they have a good life and a dignified way of living. Kasi a lot of these children po kasi are forced into exploitation by their own family members. And it's out of desperation po talaga kasi wala nang makain yung mga families nila, especially over the quarantine where so many people who were already in abject poverty lost work. So I hope that after this pageant I can continue on, and we're looking to put up an organization with Taguig. First of all, can I just say how grateful I am for the help of Taguig. They have been working so closely with me and been so supportive. So thank you so much. Mayor Lino, Kong Manny, and Kong Lino, they've been excellent partners in this endeavor, and so afterwards we will be putting up an organization to further help the children who have been rescued from trafficking.
Any other questions?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Once you arrive in Bolivia, which place do you want to go or want to see?
Well, the crazy thing is, this is actually the 30th anniversary of Reina Hispano Americana. So they have a very grand itinerary prepared for us. We're going to see the salt flats in the Andes, and it's going to be beautiful. We're visiting La Paz, Santa Cruz. So we're actually going from summer to winter to extreme cold. So I'm excited for all the places we're going to visit there.
Thank you. Aside from the places, what are the other things that you'll expect from Bolivia, like food maybe, or dances, or whatever?
Well, definitely Latin American food I'm excited for, although I can't fully enjoy it too much because I'm on a strict diet. But I will try my best to at least try as many of the different viands that they have. I'm excited. I'm very excited to visit a new place. It's just hitting me now. Alis na po ako bukas, grabe.
Thank you, and ingat sa biyahe. Thank you so much.
Prepared na ba lahat ng mga sabi ko sa kanila, prepared.
Well, day by day, we're trying to finish the requirements. Hindi pa fully prepared, pero sana by tonight, matapos na. Para tomorrow, relax na lang. Although feeling ko hindi mangyayari din.
Ilan yung language?
So far, I think we have a total of 5 luggages. Thankfully, my mom is traveling with me, so she's lending me some of her baggage allowance para mas magaan naman.
So you'll be traveling
With my mom. No, unfortunately, it's too short notice, and it's a very long journey to Bolivia. So, just me and my mom.
I was just... What is your mindset going through Bolivia?
You know, initially, I'm not going to lie, I felt a lot of pressure, and it was weighing heavy on me because, you know, it's a big pageant. It's a really high title, and it's my first time in pageantry, so initially it was just pressure. But now I'm looking more to enjoy the experience. I mean, I've prepared so much for the Miss World Philippines pageant, and even the 9-day preparation is me just trying to ride the momentum, siguro. So I'm looking to have fun, and I know that it will reflect in my performances kapag ini-enjoy ko siya.
Thank you so
Okay, so let's close the Q&A. With your indulgence, no, unahin ko muna yung Net 25. I'll just ask a few questions. So this is gonna be your segment. Wala yung correspondent here, so I'm gonna read the questions. Okay ba talaga?
Try ko.
Okay, so ano ang nakalatag na activities pagdating mo sa venue?
Well, tulad ng sinabi ko po kanina, ito po yung 30th anniversary ng Reina Hispano Americana. So, ang mga organizers ay napaka-excited at proud na meron silang magandang itinerary na hinanda para sa amin. So, as soon as we get there, may mga TV guestings, may mga shoots, and may mga sponsor visits, but there are also a lot of travels that are planned for us. We're visiting 5 different locations all around Bolivia. So, excited po kami pagdating doon, traveling, workation po siya.
Okay, ano ang mga quarantine na tutupad during the competition?
Okay. Wala naman pong quarantine requirements sa Bolivia. Pag uwi na lang po ng Philippines yung requirements. Pero of course, to be safe, kailangan po lahat naka-PCR test. Kailangan naka-mask po kami doon. And most of the candidates are fully vaccinated naman po.
Okay, ano ang inspirasyon mo sa pagsabak sa international pageant?
Ang inspirasyon ko ngayon po ay, syempre yung family ko, they invested so much in me. Yung team ko, nandito po yung ibang mga team ko, they really believed in me from the beginning. And sila po yung nag-push sa akin na mag-pageant. They believed in me. Akala ko po kasi na hindi ko kaya mag-pageant, hindi ako pang-pageant. Pero nung pinush ako ng team ko, my family was supportive, ang mga fans ko napaka-supportive. These people are who I draw inspiration from.
Okay, next. Ano ngayon ang mas priority mo? Is it acting? Is it singing or pageantry?
Well, syempre sa ngayon, nandito na po tayo. So I would love to give my full focus to pageantry. I still am working on the side because I am self-supportive, pero I want to give as much dedication, attention, and time as I can to this endeavor. And one of my favorite quotes is, wherever you are, be all there. So gusto ko maging fully present in this moment and i-enjoy mo lang.
Okay, last question. Ano ang mensahe mo para sa mga fans at supporters mula pa sa umpisa?
Gusto ko lang po sabihin sa mga fans and supporters that have been there from the beginning na maraming salamat po. Words are not sufficient to describe how grateful I am for your belief and your faith in me. You are my strength and my rock and my fortitude in times of weakness. I genuinely think about you guys when I feel like I can't do it anymore and I can't go on. So maraming salamat po, and I hope to make you proud.
Last pala, can you just make a quick shout out for Net25? Thank you, Net25, for the support.
Hello, magandang araw po, Net25. Maraming salamat po sa pagpunta dito, for your time, for your support. I really appreciate it. God bless po, and more.